I look at the picture, I look so young, so fresh. My face looked like it was a light from inside out. This is the beauty. You're asking me a lot of questions about my beauty routines and what I'm doing, what I'm using. Of course, I have my tricks and I would love to share it with you. I finished a great school in Florida. I learned there a lot of interesting things. It's actually changed all my understanding about all the beauty land. You don't need to spend a lot of money to look good, to be beautiful. You look at the mirror and you think, oh my God, I look so good. It's not only about all our skin routines. It's important to look at the mirror and see that what you would like to see. I think it's very hilarious how girls take picture, they look at the mirror, it's not the same what they really would like to see. So they take filters and they create completely another picture. One friend of mine, he was on some chat, he saw the picture of one girl, he fell in love with that girl. He was like, I love this girl. I told him, listen, you never seen her in real life. He said, I saw her pictures. I saw so many pictures of her. I know she's the one. So what happened? She met him on the train station when he arrived to her city. And when he saw her, she looked completely different. So girls, who are we fooling? What's the deal? Why we would add all our pictures if they would not help us in life? Because probably that girl, she wanted to meet a good guy, maybe create some stable relationship with the guy, but she put so much editing to her picture. She was not herself anymore. How did it help her? Well, it didn't. It didn't help her survive on better level, and it definitely didn't help her to create her paradise. I think it's very important to create that beauty from inside out. That's what I want to talk with you about today. Before I moved to America, I lived in Norway. I never had any physical problems there. I never thought about any diets. I was just very healthy, happy person. I was eating everything what I want to eat. In Norway, their quality of food very high standard. Many products, they are not allowed there because it's, for example, GMO products or they're like artificial colors in them. But the thing was that in Norway, food was very, very expensive. My husband, Tom, he arrived to visit me. We were dating at that time, and we went to a cafe. We ordered like 2 little slices of cake and 2 cappuccino, and it costed $70. And I asked Tom, do you like my country? Because I was so proud. And he's like, may I say the check again? $70 for this? And I said, yes, because our cows, they're like on the top of the mountains, they eat the best grass and they're smiling all the time. Oh, of course it should cost that much. He was definitely in shock. Then I arrived to America, and I remember I came into Publix and I actually was walking there and making video and sending it to my friends in Norway. I said, guys, the food here is so cheap. Oh my goodness, look at these berries. It's a big box because in Norway it's like a courtier. It's like 5 berries laying there and they cost like almost like a house. I was like, guys, you have to come here. Food is so cheap. And I start to eat everything from all the shelves. I was like, oh my God, it's so amazing. And it's whole year round. I was calling to my girlfriend in Norway. I think it was already December. And I told her, it's going so well. I'm eating watermelon right now. And she's like, watermelon? But it's not season for watermelons anymore. I was like, darling, it's no seasons here in America. They have everything the whole year around. I was very happy until I start to feel a little bit weird. My body was not acting normally. So I started to feel my body, which I never had attention before. I was like, what is that? What's there and what's here? And I came to the doctor and I asked, what this rash I have on my face? It was a natural doctor. He asked me, what food are you eating? Are you buying organic food? And I asked him, organic food? What is that organic food? I thought all food organic. And he told me, not in America. It's a different quality of food. That was my first time when I got the data that food could be in different levels. I never had that experience before. But even when I was eating organic food, I still had problems. So my body just couldn't understand what exactly is going on. Before I was fine with dairy, and actually in Norway, dairy is the first product on the market. It's milk and bread. That's how we're surviving there. And another doctor, he told me, listen, what if you would stop to eat dairy even just for 1 week? I told him, no, you are incorrect. I can believe you because dairy is so good for you. And they told me, okay, let's do 1 week without dairy. I tried to do that and I saw actually situation was better. I thought, this is so weird, dairy, okay. And then wheat, okay, and then gluten. And I was like, do I have anything to eat at the end? Is it something I can eat? My list of the food like shrinked later on. Tom and I, we were traveling a lot. Every month we were going somewhere, no break, it was boom, 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 like back to back. One time we arrived from Taiwan and my body just said, that's it. And we start to go from doctor to doctor. My husband, I don't know how he survived me because I was drama queen because I never had body situations before. I got so many different diagnoses from one doctor to another and everybody felt like he needs to give me some diagnosis because otherwise he would feel incomplete. I was like, no, I don't believe this is this. I don't believe this is that. I don't have anybody in my family who would have this disease. At the end, I almost couldn't move. I was just laying in the bed and my husband every morning, he just was, okay, would I open this door or not? I called to my girlfriend and I said, please, can you please check on me every morning because I'm not sure if I would die and I was just laying in the bed like, forever. You guys need to remove me from the house. That was that bad. Finally, my husband, he got the data about one Indian doctor. So we arrived to him. I was like almost couldn't walk. The doctor asked me like, okay, give me the list of your food. I told him I this. And at that time, I already was almost off sugar. I didn't eat gluten. It was already a lot of products I didn't eat. He gave me diet. I thought, how it's possible to eat it? 3 times a day or 4, whatever I wanted. Can you imagine they're like not a person anymore? It was just a body that couldn't function anymore. I got to the point where I couldn't remember names of my kids and of my friends. When I was at the kitchen, I didn't know how to make a cup of tea or coffee. I couldn't put the sequence, like where I need to start. I was just standing in the kitchen and then just thinking, I want to drink something, how to do that. I couldn't put all the actions together. On that diet he gave to me, I would say like 7 days later, I already felt like I can move. The power of food, I couldn't believe it. I thought, this is impossible. It's just food. Is that what actually supposed to give us a lot of energy? It's supposed to move us forward and to the left and to the right. And it didn't work that way. Then after that, I start to feel better. I realized the power of that what we're putting inside our bodies. Maybe you heard about it many times already on social media from many different doctors, but I'm the one who can tell you how great it is. I'm talking about fasting. And I do not talk about fast when it's you doing just 1 day. My longest fasting was 15 days. No, it was not easy. But after that, I think for 6 months, I felt like a god. My reactions, they were so fast, and I could think so bright. It was really amazing. That was like 3 years ago, so I already did 4 fasting. It's amazing, and I tried few different type of fasting. I found that what I like, and I help other people to do that. I remember my husband, he had situation with his back. I told him, what if you do fast? And he told me how that would help me. I have situation that I need to go to do the surgery. I said, I understand that, but first of all, it's nothing to lose. Of course, you cannot do it instead of the surgery, but what you can do, you can help with inflammation, just get it down and see how you would feel when inflammation is down, because he couldn't move at all. And he said, I don't know if I would be able to do that, because I never was able to stay away from food more than 5 hours, 6 hours. I said, okay, let's try. Believe it or not, on day number 3, he already could sit down. On day number 5, he was already walking. He did it for 10 days. He was able to do the surgery. It's really powerful. What I want to tell you about the beauty thing, when I did the fasting, and then I was doing pictures. I was in the restaurant together with my girlfriend. We took a picture there. I look at the picture, I look so young, so fresh. My face looked like it was a light from inside out. This is the beauty. And plus the inflammation is down, so you're moving much easier, your range of motion's much better. All like these small puzzles, they show your age. If you would do facelift, okay, maybe the face would look, I don't know if it would look young, but without wrinkles, let's say that way. But then you go like this and you're moving like that, and people would say, this person, this girl is old. Do you see how she's moving? Young people, they just move like that, and old people, they're like, let me see. let me look. When the body feels good, we're definitely happy. We're definitely doing much better in life, because we are more interested in life than sitting inside the body. You think, oh my God, what is that pain there? Oh, what is this? I wish you stay beautiful, fantastic. You are so capable, and I want you to be young forever. Welcome to Victoria's Paradise.